get into a comfortable spot. Find a place where you will be undisturbed for the next several minutes. You could be lying down on your bed. You could be sitting in a chair. You could be underneath a tree, laying down in the dirt, sitting on a patch of grass or a pillow. As long as it's comfortable to you, and make sure that you will be undisturbed for at least a little bit. And as you get yourself nice and cozy, I want you to imagine that you are sitting beneath a waterfall. This waterfall is but a trickle, almost like raindrops coming down from the mountains and cliffs. And as you sit below this waterfall, I want you to feel the water drip, drip, dripping onto the top of your head. And as the water splashes off the crown of your head, your mind begins to relax. Breathing in this beautiful energy. And as the water continues splashing down upon you, I want you to feel the water as the drops run down your cheeks, down your neck. They fall off of your jaw. And everywhere the water touches, we become increasingly more at ease and relaxed. The water, cool, smooth, feeling gentle and reassuring as it rolls down our neck, splashing onto the shoulders, reminding us to release those muscles. And the water flowing down your arms, relaxing, down to our fingertips. And the water rolling down our chest, our back, ever so peaceful, so relaxing. The water continues to run down your hips, your thighs, down your knees, your calves, and eventually running off your feet and the tips of your toes. You've become a column of water, one with the waterfall. No beginning and no end. Continue to feel this cool water rushing down your body. And perhaps the sun has come out and is shining upon your face. Feeling the balance of warmth and coolness, dry and wet. Relaxing, feeling ever so peaceful. And feeling comforted by the water, which envelops you like a beautiful blanket, crystalline and clear. You notice the stream just below you. You notice where the stream moves. Perhaps you see fish moving about in the water that you hadn't noticed before. And when you notice the fish, you begin to notice the plants that move and sway within the bed of the lake or the creek. And when you begin to notice this, ever so relaxed, we notice the birds and the varying songs that they sing. Some of joy, some of location. Perhaps they're just saying good morning to one another. And we begin to notice the gentle breeze that moves the branches of the trees whose roots move out towards the lake. You can see where they get their nutrients. The water, the energy of the fish, the plants at the bottom, soaked up by these roots. And you feel ever so connected to all of these things. And in the flow of the water, you're reminded of the movement at this time. The fish moving, the water moving. And you remember that no matter how still we may become, or how still the air may seem at times, that life is forever moving. It doesn't stop. You take notice of a plant that looks as though it has withered and died. But even in that, you notice movement. Even in death, its body is still transforming, becoming something else. Nutrients for the tree, for the fish, for the animals, which eventually becomes the air that you breathe. It gives life in its death. And in contemplating this, we see how this translates into our own life. The old deaths of beliefs, of ways of being and doing. And in those deaths, you've created something new for yourself. New life, a new perspective. And so we begin to welcome this death and rebirth process. It's no longer a sad event. For perhaps we were only mourning what was because we fear what comes next. But if we know now that what comes next is new life, new love, new joy, new movement, why would we ever mourn death? There's always something new. It is not stagnant. The soil moves, albeit at a slow pace. It moves. Even mountains can be moved. Trees move. And just because something is imperceptible in its movement doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And so you continue sitting under this waterfall, feeling the water envelop your entire being, feeling that movement and flow, and feeling excited about your own deaths and rebirths, excited for your healing, excited to let go of the old. For now you know there's nothing to fear, because on the other side, there's life, there's joy, new movement, something beautiful. And so we welcome it. We welcome our change. We welcome our metaphorical deaths. And at this time, as the water flows, we flow into our being, all aspects of ourselves that we've ever given away in fear, in mistrust, and anxiety. We bring it back to the self. We take back our power. We know there's nothing to fear in our power, and there's nothing to fear moving forward. When you feel ready, bring your awareness back into your body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes.